はい、こんにちは。チェポです。それでは、スタンリーパラボをね、やっていきたいと思います。今回は、石ルート行った後の、階段下にね、行くと何があるのかちょっと気になるので、行ってみたいと思います。それでは、進んでいきましょう。うん。そうだね。まずは会議室に行かなきゃいけないんだよね。会議室、最初の分岐点まで。まあ、すぐなので、そこだね、ここ。よし、じゃあ素直に、左側に入りましょう。お？で、会議室があると。
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
まあ当たり前だけど誰もいない。で、この先の、階段、ここだね。上に行くと、上司のオフィス。だがここは下に行く。下に行って、何があるのか確かめたい。おっと、赤いぞ。なんだこれは。危険な香りしかしない。こっちは？こっちは何もないんだね。よし、じゃあ行ってみますか。ファイヤーホース。行きます。ん？車があるぞ。
Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that.
なるほどね。
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously
自分が狂っていると。
a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense.And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
何に気がついたんだ？
For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
あ、本当だ、見えない足。
Close automatically behind him wherever he went.
確かになんで閉まるのか。
These rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.I'm dreaming!
なるほど。
This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation.
そう、夢だったらね、何もかもが納得できるからね。
He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon.
確かにループしてるな。
Back to my boring real life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,He imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
何飛べるの？
Then he imagined
あ、飛んでる？
soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was
おっ
so
と？
much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself.
なんだなんだ。
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and
あ、
thinking?
これ聞こえてるんだ。
Now the voice was
自分に。
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
あ、まだ夢説を。
Very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt,
いや、絶対に夢だ。
in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control. that this was a dream.
どうやって証明するん
So he
だ
closed his eyes gently, and he
な
invited
るほどね。
himself to wake up. He
そう
felt
か。
the cool weight
夢だったら
of his skin,
目覚めることができるからね。
mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me
さあ、起こしてくれ。
he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me
そう、
go
ボタンを
back
押
to
そう。
my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want.
押そう、ボタ
I
ンを
want。my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
うん。
I
目覚めた時にはね、ベッドの上だよ。違うんかい。
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
ああ、狂ってる。めちゃくちゃ狂ってる。誰なんだ？え？
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
マリエラ？
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
これスタンリーか、こ
This
れ。
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she could
なぜ考えるんだ？
man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be
うん、
normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know
うん。そんなことより救急車呼んでくれよ。
what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
いやいや、ミーティングじゃなくて、救急車よ。救急車。
Very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring
あら。
down at the body.
何？
And then
死んでるの？
ran.
発狂して死ぬって感じ？なんだそれ。ただ階段を下に降りただけなのに。いや、辛いな。まあ、そんな感じで、階段を降りたら、発狂しました。まあ、ということでね、次回また、どうしようかな。まだいろいろね、気になる爆笑はあったので、また次回ね、他の場所も行ってみたいなと思います。今回は、この辺りで終わっていきたいかなと思います。それでは、次回もよろしくお願いいたします。では、またね。バイバイ。